Hi there beautiful people, welcome to our very first YouTube video of Becoming Health Namibia. So I am Miriam. I am currently a third year medical student at UNAM School of Medicine. Basically, Becoming Health Namibia is about giving insight into the health industry as well as giving insight into medical school from perspectives to experiences. This is the right place to be in. So I did compile a few questions that I will be answering for the introductory video. But before we get into that, please, if you haven't already, do press that subscription button. Without further ado, let's get into it. So the first question is why I decided to pursue medicine. It all started in grade 7 where I had this passion to become a pediatrician, but currently as we speak, pediatrics isn't really what I am looking into. It's not really what I am interested in due to the exposure that I've had from various departments that I have been at so far in my medical journey. But if you do want to find out what it is that I do want to get into, please once again press the subscription button and do join the team. Okay, moving on to the second question, how I got into medical school. Like I said, it all started in grade 7. I had a passion for something. I used that as something to propel me forward. So I used that. I got into high school. We were pushing grade 8, 9, 10. We're doing well, And then we get to grade 11. And then we get to grade 11. So basically what happened was mathematics, for some reason mathematics in grade 11 just became a bit hard for me, right? Mathematics has been my favorite subject from grade 8, 9, 10, throughout, but for some reason in grade 11 it just became a bit hard for me. And the thing is that in order to get into School of Medicine, one of the things that you need as a requirement is a really good mark in mathematics. That's one of their requirements. And imagine there is already a whole lot of competition, right? A whole lot of applicants that do apply to School of Medicine, and it was only mathematics that I had a problem with. At the end of the day, we did push. We pushed into getting our distinction back from a fail, not a borderline pass, from a fail to getting back our good marks in mathematics. So if you do want perhaps to hear how to come from a fail to a pass, to a distinction in mathematics or whichever subject that it can apply to, please do comment down below. Perhaps it will help someone out there, especially if you are still a high school student or if you are first year, or second year, or whichever year you are in. Please do comment down below. So basically we managed, and eventually it was now around that time of applying, right? We did apply. The Namibian system allows you to have at least 3 choices on your application form, so that in case the first option or the first choice that you took is filled up, then you get to have your second choice or you get to have your third choice. My first choice was medicine, which is now Bachelor of Medicine and Surgery, and my second choice was law. I took law, right, because it was just for the purpose of filling up the space, because I didn't want my form to be sent back because I wasn't following their rules. So that was the only reason why I took law, but thank God I got into medicine, and here we are. Okay, so the next question is, how is school going so far? that's a whole topic on its own, and that will be the next video that will be coming up, where I will get to have a few colleagues of mine that will join me into speaking about this particular topic, because it's honestly a topic on its own, and it's something that you would not want to miss. Okay, so moving on to the last question. The last question is, what is expected of you as a medical student? One thing I will point out today is that, especially this year, I have realized that, mental health is actually something that we do need to prioritize, right? Because of so much exhaustion that school puts on a person, or just work in general. Perhaps you're not in school, or just work in general. It does get a lot, and that's why it's really important that one does prioritize their mental health. So third year was the year that most of us, I'm speaking now for the ones that I know so far, that it really hit. Now, as soon as we're giving us advice that, no guys, you have to find something that works for you, something that helps you to come back to yourself, something that helps you to rejuvenate, because it's real. So first year, second year, we are just like, what are they talking about? But getting into third year, like, that's where things got real. That's where everything that we have been told, we started experiencing. So yes, it's very important that you put your mental health first, and that's one thing that I will advocate for. Getting back onto the expectations, basically the foundation of everything is studying. You basically that's what's expected from you. You study. You need to know your work. At the end of the day, it's about becoming a competent healthcare worker. That is the expectation. We have come to the end of our introduction video. Just a reminder, if you haven't already pressed that button, please do press it, so that you join the team, and so that you are notified when we do have our next video coming up, which is very soon, and it's something that you wouldn't want to miss out. Thank you so much for joining, and thank you so much for becoming part of the team.